One of the best stadiums in football. Welcome, everyone, to U.S. Bank Stadium in Minneapolis. Today, we're ready for an entertaining battle between the Chicago Bears and the Minnesota Vikings. Will Reichert has it all teed up. And off we go from Minneapolis. And this will be a touchback, so we're going to need our first snap to see the first action of this game. All right, let's get this show on the road. It is 1st and 10. Now the first carry of the game for the Arizona State rookie. And they're going to bring him down just after he crosses the 50. That's 16 on the pickup. And that's a Chicago first down.
Kate, if that first play is any indicator, this offense is going to have one heck of a field day. I'm talking a big chunk of yards on the ground and some big-time confidence, too.
First down, and they go right back to it. And he's taken down, but he's got it to the 29. They pick up 20 yards there. And that's good for a Bears first down.
We both know this pace can't continue, but they got to enjoy it as they can. And that football shouldn't go to anybody else until that defense proves they can stop them.
Going to the ground again on first. He's forward, gets a couple of yards. Play brought to an end by Jonathan Bernard.
I don't mind that call on the early downs. Give that defense something to think about. You got the inside run between the tackles, and whether it's jet sweeps or a little swing pass, or in that case a toss, make sure you threaten to the outside.
On play action, Williams. He throws a bullet to the center of the field. Ooh, would have been a big gainer if they connected, but they could not. Instead, third down coming up. Took his shot at 6 that time. And it's third down now. That's going to be something to watch as this game goes on, Brock. We know they like to take their shots throughout.
Yeah, and we know this league today, Kate, loves to play that umbrella coverage, right? Try to keep everything in front of them.
Yeah.
The only way you're going to get behind them is to take shots like that one.
Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. And he's going to have enough for the first down, not by much. He got it. That's all that matters. Sets him up with a 1st and goal.
I call that a table setter right there. Table setter for yourself as a team in that huddle, gaining confidence on the ground, and you know that's going to set the table for some great play-action pass to come.
His drive has been excellent. A few shots now. It's starting with 6 as they come up on it. 1st and goal. Running with Swift out of the gun. And he'll come up with a gain of 3 on the run up the middle.
SOS. You hear me talk about it between the 20s a lot. Stay on schedule. When it comes into play, 1st and goal situations too. Because a run like that now, well, it leaves that whole playbook wide open for you.
Working from the gun, Williams. The shot to the end zone is incomplete. And for a great opening drive, this is where you can run into that speed bump. We see it all the time, getting down near the end zone and trying to find your way in.
Yep, operated so well and efficiently, but when you get into the scoring zone, the red zone, that's when the pressure ramps up.
Defense bringing in a 5th DB, 3rd and goal. They're headed up the middle. And he won't challenge for the goal line. The stop made at the 4. It's a gain of 2, and that's going to bring up 4th and goal.
This front, well, they've done a good job bending and not breaking. First down, didn't score. Second down, didn't score. And now 3rd and goal, can't find the end zone either.
And they apparently don't want a field goal to start this game. They want 6. They're going for it. gets one final shot here. And they stop him. No touchdown, no first down. That's a turnover on downs near the end zone.
I think this defense was resigned to giving up 3 points on the opening series. Instead, well, they got the chance to deny them anything. And boy, did they ever attack it.
Starting out trips right here. 1st and 10. McCarthy throwing right away. He just kept going the wrong way, and that's going to cost him. That is a safety. Well, I don't know if I've ever seen this before, partner. The first time they touch the ball, somehow it ends up as a safety.
Somehow, some way. How about we just call it unfortunate for one side? But I tell you what, if we get a safety on the first touch of this game, I can't wait to see what we're in store for today.
Nice positivity. And he'll go down after fighting his way to the 32. Chicago bringing the offense to the line. It's 1st and 10. Blown back in the backfield, and they give it to him. Cuts it to the right sideline. Touchdown, Chicago! The Bears grow their early lead to 8.
Kate, that play right there, that run is exactly why this team wanted this rookie on their roster. It is so hard to break away from the pack at the NFL level, but this rookie is putting on a show.
Santos connects on the point after. And the Bears push the lead to 2 scores now. Santos has it all teed up and ready to send this away. From well into the end zone, he's going to bring this out. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
The Vikings take over 1st and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10. The shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. No one around, he's got space. And he'll bring it to the end zone. Touchdown, Minnesota. The Vikings reach pay dirt for the first time this game.
Kate, you saw me chuckling. You know I love celebrating that run, but you know what I really love? I really love watching those linemen. And they just get to celebrate. They love an explosive play like that. Doesn't mean a long extended drive, just a whole bunch of celebrations.
That one right down the middle. And the Vikings cut the lead down to just 2. We're down to a 2-point difference as they send the kick away. And that kickoff is into and then out of the end zone. So we got a touchback. This drive will start at the 35. The Bears with some nice field position as they get set. 1st and 10. Lone back gets the handoff. And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield. 12 yards on that play, and a good call nets him the first.
Okay, to run like that, just everybody gets to breathe. Things become so much easier when you start a drive with momentum like that.
Back-to-back carries here. And a couple of teammates combining there for the stop after just 1 yard.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Williams off the play fake. It's taken in by Roma Dunze. And this one's brought to an end well downfield from that line of scrimmage.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
And they've got themselves another 1st and 10. Handoff now out of the gun. And he'll gain about 7 on this one as he gets him down into the red zone.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid game, but it's also a run that you know and you may come back to, because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, you really break the backs of the defense.
Back to the well again. And that short gain is enough for a new set of downs.
You know what I like about a 2nd and short run play, Kate? Yeah, I like getting a 1st down, but you know what I like even more? That's going to set up a play action pass in a similar down and distance, and that defense is going to have to key on the run.
A new set of downs forthcoming. It's 1st and 10. Now an inside handoff to Swift. And his effort results in maybe 2 yards, but nothing more.
I think one thing you learn, Kate, when you transition from college to the NFL, not every run is going to be a big play. Some of them, well, they're just destined to end in a minimal gain, and some of them will set up that critical play action for later.
After the 3-yard pickup, it's 2nd and 7. From the gun, they're going to hand it off. And he'll score. Touchdown, Chicago! The Bears grow their early lead to 8.
Kate, to put this first quarter in perspective a little bit, add a little context. You know what the single-season rushing touchdown record is? 28. 28 in 17 games. Well, LT did in 16 back in the day, but he's got 2 already here in the first quarter.
Santos now for the extra point. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Bears push the lead to 2 scores now.
Vikings 7. Santos to kick off for Chicago.
Santos has it all teed up and ready to send this away. And that one bounces through the end zone for a touchback.
Over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Good field position to start with for the Vikings. It's 1st and 10.
Let's go now, baby. Viking 18.
From the shotgun, McCarthy. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. He was looking for T.J. Hawkinson. So it's 2nd down coming up.
I think those big old boxing gloves might have made a better catch and a better call than receiver gloves right there for that one. It is going to be a fight to hang on the ball, and we just saw physicality personified.
Following the incompletion, we stay at the 35. It's 2nd and 10.
Come on.
Operating from the gun, it's McCarthy. Has him on the quick hitter. Duke the defender. And he's going to just get this across midfield before he's taken out of bounds. He finds him 16 yards and a new set of downs.
You want to become a quarterback's best friend, do that. Turn a short little gain, a short little pass into some yards after catch, and that quarterback will find you again.
Still on the move, coming to the line for 1st and 10.
Let's go. Go.
From the shotgun, McCarthy. Completed to his running back. And he's marked down, looks like at the 32-yard line. That play good for 17 and a 1st down.
1st down. 1st and 10 at the 32-yard line.
These two NFC North teams have played one so far. 16-7 is our score. More from U.S. Bank Stadium after the break. We're ready now for the 2nd quarter to begin. Vikings in control of it. They're looking at yet another 1st and 10 on this drive. Again, McCarthy to throw. A dangerous throw, and he almost got burned by it. The interception dropped it incomplete on 1st down.
That was it. That was their chance to escape this series. They were looking for a way out without giving up any points, and that was their ticket off the field. Unfortunately, he just couldn't quite hang on.
Following the near interception, this is 2nd and 10. Back to the air, McCarthy. As a man, Justin Jefferson. That play gains 15, and it moves the sticks.
This entire play, Kate, depends on how well he can separate from his man. You get man-to-man coverage, it's really about 2 things, separation and trust. Because QBs want to throw it before he breaks. That's the trust. And then they got to believe that that separation can create the big play down the field.
A new set of downs awaits them. Here's 1st and 10.
Here we go, set. Cougar 19.
First carry here for Aaron Jones. And he can only manage 1 yard. The defenders were at the ready to bring him down.
Hey, we know running the ball in the NFL is hard, and that play pretty indicative of it. Here's the key, though. At the end of the game, those type of plays got to be in the minority, and the majority have got to do some damage.
Last run only gained a yard. That means it's 2nd and 9. Looking to throw, McCarthy. That's incomplete on 2nd down.
Hey, Kate, I know it's unrealistic to expect a 100% completion rate from anywhere on the field. But in this close, you really shouldn't be missing too many throws. Those need to be borderline automatic.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got 3rd down. The Bears decide to call their first time out. And they'll have 2 left to work with here in the 1st half.
Let's get that touch. Good work for it. Don't mean stop. Let's go.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have 3rd down here.
Panther 60. Panther 60.
McCarthy throwing here. And that's a win for the pass rush. Hit as he threw it, leads to the incompletion. 4th down coming up.
Well, that's one you chalk up to the pressure earning that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target, hit him, altered that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
So the Vikings will try a field goal on 4th down. Will Reichert headed out. From the same spot as an extra point here, 32 yards.
That's the type of long, sustained drive that takes some of the starch out of your opponent. The only negative is that the kicking team was out there for a field goal and not an extra point. But they do come away with 3.
So here's the kickoff, Brock. Just 6 points now separating our teams. And no return as this bounces through the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
The Bears with some nice field position as they get set. 1st and 10. They're going to run here. Kyle Monunga can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on 2nd.
Last run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on 2nd down. Motioning one of the tight ends. They'll run now on 2nd down. Blast through midfield. Dukes out a one-stop. And he's going to score. Touchdown, Chicago. The Bears go up by 12.
Okay, we hear week after week how hard it is to run the football at the NFL level, and it is. But this guy today, he's making it look easy, and they rarely do that from the running back position.
Santos now for the extra point. The point after splits the uprights. And the Bears bump the lead up to 13 points.
Vikings 10. Santos to kick off for Chicago.
Santos has it all teed up and ready to send this away. And this is going to bounce out of the end zone, so they will set up shop at the 35.
At their own 35-yard line.
Good field position to start with for the Vikings. It's 1st and 10.
Set. Viking 18. Ready.
Here's McCarthy to throw. Brought in, Ty Felton. And he has it down near the red zone, just outside the 20.
You know, Kate, we often talk about flipping the field in special teams, right? A kick return, a good punt. Well, an explosive play like that does the exact same thing. Look at the difference in field position. By hitting on that shot, you've totally flipped the field and the tone of this drive.
Now they'll hit the line just outside the red zone following that big play.
Stephanie! Hawk 70, Hawk 70. Trap 60, Trap 60. Go!
Here's McCarthy, 1st and 10. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. Tremaine Edmonds has it. And the Bears get the football as he makes his 3rd interception of this season. He was trying to fit it into a window in the zone coverage, but by the time he let it go, boy, Brock, that lane had closed, and someone was there to make a play on it.
Now, what you're trying to do in zone coverage defensively is make that quarterback see a window that isn't actually there. And as soon as he takes the bait and sends it over the middle, well, you got 1, 2, 3 defenders all there in range to go pick it off.
1st down, Williams. And now on him right near the catch point as he gets this to the 24-yard line. He picks up 15 on the play. And that's a Chicago 1st down.
1st down, Chicago.
Man in motion, out of the slot. 1st down throw by Williams. And the Vikings rush brings him down. And that sack quickly changes the tone of this series, Brock. It's 2nd down.
Okay, that was so good, really, on 2 levels there defensively. Number 1, with an athletic quarterback, you've got to keep him in the pocket. They did. And then more importantly, and in this case, you got to finish him. Job well done.
In a real troublesome spot here, Brock. That sack has him set up 2nd down and 21. Here's the lone back on the handoff. Chips off good yardage, but it will not move the chains.
So much to like about that run, Kate, particularly what he was able to get out of it. The defense, I think, feels a little fortunate they were able to track him down before an even bigger run and crossing that first down marker.
Drive in dire straits. It's 3rd and 9. Williams from the gun. Number man is there, and he harmlessly knocks it away. Incomplete.
Okay, what I love about that play, everybody can see the pass breakup, the knock away. You can see the result. What you don't see are the fundamentals. The corner's job of mirroring that route, being stride for stride, and then having the great anticipation and timing to knock it away.
On 4th down, it's Torrey Taylor on for the Bears to punt this away. And this is the first time he's been called on today. Only punted once in last week's loss, and he gets this one away. He's got this at the 27. And it ends up a good return for him, up past their own 40.
The Vikings take over 1st and 10 at their own 41-yard line.
So good field position to start with for the Vikings. It's 1st and 10. Starting the drive with a give to Jones. He's out in the clear. It's a gain of 19 on the play. And that's going to give the Vikings the first down.
19 yards. And the Vikings first down. 1st and 10 at the 39-yard line.
Staying on the ground with Jones. Jukes one defender. It's a 4-yard pickup, and that's going to bring up 2nd and 6.
You know, that's a good run right there. Keep the offense on schedule. If he can average that type of yards per carry, this guy's going to be more than all right with letting him lead the show.
They'll come up after that 4-yard gain. It's 2nd and 6. Plowing up the middle. And he's got it down to the 30 before going out. Give him 5 yards to bring up a manageable 3rd and 1.
Well, I know this. This staff loves the athleticism and versatility he brings to the offense. That's not only as a receiver, but as someone who can take occasional carries and turn them into good yards.
3rd down, here's Jones. And they bring him down after the play reaches the 26. It's a gain of 4 there, and it'll bring up a Minnesota first down.
You love a huddle? Kate, you really do. You love a huddle full of guys like this who just know how to keep the drive moving forward. There's some trust there that he's going to get the job done, and he's going to get another shot, I would guess, down the line.
They'll keep this drive moving and come to the line for 1st and 10.
Here we go. 19 Tiger. Jack Panda.
Staying on the ground here with Jones. And he's going to manage a lone yard on that drive up the gut. Jamar Turner ending that one.
Sometimes you just feel like in the background of every ho-hum run is a bigger play. It just needed one more component. Hit that extra block a little longer. Find the lane quicker. The defender may be a half step late, and this could have been much, much more exciting.
60.
Here we go, 2nd and 9. It is cut left side. And he's going to work it to the 20. That tackle made by Tremaine Edmonds.
He's just one of those guys, Kate. Even when he's not open, he's still a target thanks to that physicality and his ability to just play bully ball. They don't like forcing into coverage, but sometimes when you got a bully like him that can create space, you just find a way to get him the ball.
Throwing on third, McCarthy. Complete beyond the marker. And he is well clear of that marker. That effort's going to set them up with a first and goal. The Vikings call a timeout. It'll be their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime.
Every time I see one of those angle routes, I think back to my day 1 install. Rookie minicamp in the NFL. Texas, angle route. 49ers of the 80s, they were making hay with it then, and the running back's still doing it to this day.
Tag. Cougar 19. Go.
McCarthy looking to throw. The back grabs it. We'll get out of bounds after a small gain.
When there's heat, that blitz coming off the snap, that QB's eyes, you could see it right away. He got to his check down in a hurry. But Kate, here's the key. Quarterback and running back have to be on the same page. The 2 were right there, and it netted some positive yards.
So from the 3, here's second and goal.
70 line. Cup 19. Cup 19.
McCarthy operating from the pistol. Into the end zone, but someone's able to knock it away. That's incomplete.
As I watch practices today, Kate, both college and professionally, one thing is abundantly clear. Teams spend so much more time in the red zone. They know it's the money zone, and defensively, if you can force incompletions and knock it away and lead teams for field goals, you got a great chance to win.
Got to manage 3 yards here, third and goal. Just before halftime, we get a timeout, take it. Last play stopped short, still 3 yards to gain, third and goal.
Come on. Hey, smash. 18 Cardinal. 18 Cardinal. Panther 11.
Going again now, McCarthy. Oh, he's got it, it's in close. I don't think he got there. Nope, he was not able to make the marker. Will we see them go for it now, Brock, here on 4th down? All right, timeout taken by the offense. 5 seconds left, and they can take some points into the locker room on this final play of the half. So the Vikings will try a field goal on 4th down. Will Reichert headed out. This is a chip shot from the left hash. Reichert connects there. And that makes things a little closer. It's now a 10-point game.
That's tremendous execution right there. Really using every bit of time they have left in a methodical drive, paying off with points. And remember, they'll get the ball to start the second half as well.
So we'll see if it's a kick return that ends our half, or if we get a play from scrimmage, as this one's away. And it looks like we're going to have time for one more play here, Brock, as this one goes for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
Here comes the final play of our first half. Looking to throw. He's trying to push the field. And somehow they've reached the end zone with no time remaining in the half.
Number 20, touchdown, Chicago.
There are a couple different ways now. You can win on the fly route. You can just run right by somebody, or you can use that big body, try to win a one-on-one matchup. Whatever way you go about it, this is the type of upside this route can provide.
And the kick is good, so they add 7 to their lead on the final play of our first half. So that's the halfway point of this edition of the NFL on EA Sports. Brock and I will be back right after this.
Santos to kick off for Chicago.
Santos has it all teed up and ready to send this away. He'll bring it out from the middle of the end zone. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
Vikings to the line now. Here's 1st and 10.
19 tight. 19. Ready.
Now it's McCarthy. That one's incomplete. Had the connection, but some stone hands got in the way there. Looking for Justin Jefferson on that throw. And we'll see what they do here on 2nd down.
This defense, they had a plan, and they've done an excellent job executing it. Instead of a main character, they've reduced this receiver to a footnote. Kudos to the job collectively on defense.
After the incompletion, 2nd and 10 from the 22.
60 Eagles. I got him. On me.
Back to throw. Here's McCarthy. He hucks it deep off his back foot. Ooh, not a good throw there. They're going to make the interception. Picked off by Jaquan Brisker. And the Bears will take over as he records his first interception of our season.
Well, that's now 2, Kate, that they've gotten him for picks in this game. And he's got to be careful. Right? You've got to protect the football. It is the greatest treasure you have as an offense. And this defense, well, they've got 2 in their pocket, and you know they're going to be going after number 3.
Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. And this will be stopped after a nice 6-yard pickup there on 1st down.
That run may not have gotten you a first, but sure, nice little run to set the table.
Brings up 2nd and 3.
7 yards on that last play, so this is 2nd and 3. Another carry for him. Still has room inside the 15. And he takes this one in for a Chicago touchdown. The Bears push their lead further to start the half. Far from the first time we've broken down one of his touchdowns in this game, partner, but man, they seem to get more impressive every time.
And I don't care, Kate, if they're all 1-yard plunges, if you're up over 300 yards. A 4-touchdown game will forever live among your greatest career highlights. You know, several games without even scoring 1. So to get 4 in one contest, you'll never, ever forget it.
Santos to kick off for Chicago.
Santos has it all teed up and ready to send this away. From well into the end zone, he's going to bring this out. This isn't even going to make the 20. The coverage team gets to him.
1st and 10 at their own 19-yard line.
Drive starts out with a 1st and 10.
Let's go. 70 Timberwolf. Go.
I'll start with a give to Jones. And he powers ahead for about 5. It's going to be 2nd and 5.
Cool thing about a drive starting run like that, Kate, is it really just gives you every opportunity to play with whatever you want to do. But as for me, I like to reward that runner. Give it to him again and see if he can get you a new set of downs.
Run picks up 6, so that means it's 2nd and 4.
Go. Let's Hawk 70. Hut.
Trying to throw here out of the gun. That one's incomplete over the middle.
As that pass falls to the ground, Kate, it kind of just sets their desperation, just kind of oozing out of them. Running out of time, start connecting on more of these, and really break open the scoring in a way they just have not been able to do so far.
No connection on the last play, and now it's 3rd down.
Ready. 18, 70 Lions.
Throwing now from the gun. And that one's too far in front of them, so now they're facing 4th down.
These really starting to just about exhaust every option and trick he's got at his disposal. At times, trying to test him outside the pocket, extend the play, there was just nowhere to go with it.
And he's going to set him up with a pretty short field here, Brock, after getting a big chunk on that return.
At the Vikings' 41-yard line.
First and 10 from the 41. From the gun, here's a handoff. Well, even a great game is going to have its lesser moments. You can't get anything out of that carry. Stop for no gain.
I know these DNs love to get to the quarterback. I know that sacks many times equals a bigger payday. But doing the dirty work, playing the run well, that's what the best of the ends do in this league.
They give it to him again. And that one doesn't give him much. Give him maybe a yard. It's third down.
He's brought down at the 39-yard line. It's a gain of a yard. And it's third down.
What's up?
Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. Still well short after the 3-yard run. It's going to be fourth down and 6.
Now fourth down.
And this kick is good. He needed to get all of it there, and he did. And that grows the lead to 27.
A lot of them may make it look automatic, but you get this deep, and those field goals are far from a certainty. It took all this concentration, every bit of his strength, to send that puppy through.
He'll bring it out from the middle of the end zone. This isn't even going to make the 20. The coverage team gets to him.
Take over first and 10 at their own 18-yard line.
First call here coming from the shotgun.
Here we go.
Now McCarthy. It's his running back. And he'll get it up to the 27.
That is a textbook first down completion. Sets up second and very manageable and creates space to take that shot downfield.
Nice spot here for the offense. It's 2nd and 1.
Trap 60. Here we go. Here we go. Viking 18, Dragon 60. Ready.
From the 27. Downfield, he's got Hawkinson. And he's going to just get this across midfield before he's taken out of bounds.
It's a
gain of 27 yards there. And that's going to give the Vikings the first down.
Every tight end worth his salt and wanted this. Really craved man-to-man coverage. The best of them, give me man-to-man coverage, and I'm going to beat you. I was around Dallas Clark and Indy, one of the best. You play man-to-man, he's going to find a way to out-leverage you, separate from you, and make a play just as that tight end did.
New set of downs for him from the 46.
Come on. Ready.
First and 10. It's McCarthy. Same guy. Here's Hawkinson again. He has it to the 23-yard line as he's brought down. A dose of the hurry-up offense here.
That's another Vikings first down.
First and 10. Here's Jones. He'll get about 6 on this run, and more importantly, Brock gets him into the red zone.
You gain that kind of yardage in the run game, and you're going to gain the trust of your offensive coordinator. Plays like that, runs like that, set the table for everything else in the playbook.
From the shotgun, McCarthy. That's too far in front, and it's not going to be caught. He's trying to find Ty Felton with that one. Now they need to get 4 on 3rd down.
That's going to be a play tomorrow. When they watch it on tape, they're going to be kicking themselves a bit, Kate. You get man-to-man coverage down in the red zone, you got to take advantage of it. It's hard. Zone coverage and the windows are so tight.
And that's a Minnesota touchdown. The Vikings shrinking the lead some in the 3rd. It's a Justin Jefferson touchdown. Well, Brock, this one has not been good to them so far, but they are still fighting and able to get in there for 6.
Just a drive that was all about scratching and clawing. As much as anything, Kate, it was just a pride drive to go and get your job done.
Record there to tack on the extra point. And the Vikings still have a lot of work to do, Brock. It's a 20-point difference now. Set to kick this away. And that kickoff is into and then out of the end zone. So we got a touchback. This drive will start after 35. The Bears with some nice field position as they get set. 1st and 10. Williams on the play action. He fires one deep down the middle. He's got it inside the 25. And this will reach the red zone. He takes it down to the 17.
I try to remind you a time or two, Kate, that you always got to start your read from the secondary forward. You got to see what the safeties are doing. If you're going to throw a ball in the middle third, deep downfield like that, you have to have tremendous awareness of where those safeties were, and the QB just nailed it.
Thinking touchdown here after that big play. We've got 1st and 10 from the red zone. Lone back in the backfield, and they give it to him. And he'll score. Touchdown, Chicago! The Bears can cruise to a win, growing that lead further. And yet again, he's made a trip to the end zone, his 5th on the ground. And now just one more return visit away from tying that NFL single-game record. And the kick is good. And we're going to have some extra yardage added to the kickoff on the roughing call. Well, you can't do that. Got to avoid hitting the kicker. And because of that, the kickoff will be coming from midfield.
Cairo Santos to kick off for Chicago.
Santos has it all teed up and ready to send this away. And he wasn't chancing a return there, putting it out on the back of the end zone for a touchback.
35-yard line.
So good field position to start with for the Vikings. It's 1st and 10.
Ready. Cowboy 80.
Operating from the gun, it's McCarthy. Has a big strike to Addison. And he is hauled down right at that midfield stripe.
A gain of 15 yards. And the Vikings 1st down.
Throwing on 1st, it's McCarthy. Finds him over the middle. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down.
Just get this guy touches. I don't care how, I don't care when. Just find unique ways to get this running back the ball, and over time, he's going to make you pay.
After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4.
18 run.
McCarthy to throw it. Into traffic, complete. He's going to be held up after gaining 2, so a little shy of that marker. 3rd down coming up. And for somebody who's been picked off like he has, Brock, you got to admire his determination to keep attacking these coverages.
Yeah, that is risk. Right into double coverage yet again. But this guy's got what I call a high belief factor in himself.
He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Well-timed strike by that defender to knock it free. So it's going to be 4th and short.
The numbers tell us pretty clearly, you get to 3rd and long, extra long, it's really hard to stay on the field. That's disappointing because that was 3rd and manageable and an incomplete.
All right, looks like this is the moment. They're going to make their comeback push. They're going for it on 4th. Here's Jones. Flies past the 1st, inside the 30. And he's out of bounds on a gain that takes him into the red zone, Brock, inside the 15.
It's a gain of 28
What a
yards.
time to rip off that type of gain, huh? Gets him the 1st on 4th down.
These situations, Kate, have turned into such like a boom or bust, an all-or-nothing mindset. Either you're going to stun that run right at the point of attack, or you're going to run the risk of letting it get out just like that.
He brings the offense up now for a 1st and 10.
Go! Take go!
Give to Mason running right. And he's going to be hauled down at the 2. That sets up 1st and goal.
12 yards.
Thankfully, only 1 quarter to play now. We've reached the end of 3 in this lopsided affair. It's going to be the Vikings who have the football, Brock, but given that score, they're going to need points every time out from here on. Might be trying to power this across, Brock. They've got 3 tight ends out there. It's 1st and goal.
Go!
No run here. It's Mason. And he gets in. Touchdown! The Vikings putting up points in a game decided. Well, we all knew what was coming when they got into that goal line formation, didn't we, Brock? And they just pound the rock in for an old-school touchdown.
I just sometimes love that stuff.
Yeah.
Nothing fancy, nothing cute. Here's our formation. You know we're running right at you. And we challenge you to stop us, and you can't.
Here's Reichert set to kick this away. And that one bounces through the end zone for a touchback.
1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
The Bears with some nice field position as they get set. 1st and 10. He's got it on the bootleg. Catch is made down the right sideline. And they send him out of bounds as he gets this to the opposing 45. They get 20 yards out of the play and move the chains.
I just don't know how you play defense, Kate, and some of the guys in the league today. How can you balance defending somebody who can run for it or throw it right over your head? These dual threat QBs, they're a nightmare.
One play in, and this drive is already into enemy territory. On 1st down, they'll run. And he sneaks this through the middle, maybe a gain of 2.
Brings up 2nd and 8.
Need a better result than that last run. It's 2nd and 8. Back-to-back carries here. Defender gets to him right around the line. It's going to be marked as no gain. So, Brock, that means 3rd down coming up.
It's a gain of a yard. And it's 3rd down.
Back to the well again. And he's out of bounds before he could challenge for that marker. It's 4th down.
They'll come away happy getting that type of output on most run plays. It's a sign where they're getting some good push up front, and this running back is seeing the lanes and paying them off.
A 55-yard attempt.
And this kick is good. He needed to get all of it there, and he did. And they push their lead to 23.
Get another shot across the bow of a ship that's already sinking here, Kate. He could have made that field goal. Heck, he could have turned around and kicked it directly at his coach because it feels like they've got this one in hand.
And no return as this bounces through the end zone for a touchback.
10 at their own 35-yard line.
So good field position to start with for the Vikings. It's 1st and 10.
Here we go, set. Cougar 19, Panther 11, Panther 11. Ready?
From the shotgun, McCarthy connects on the crosser. And they're going to bring him down just on the other side of midfield. Offense in the hurry up here.
It's a gain of 16 yards. And the Vikings first down.
Warriors 70.
1st and 10 at the 49-yard
Here's
line.
McCarthy, 1st and 10. And he nearly gets them into the red zone. So he's down at the 22. It's a gain of 27 yards to move the chains.
They like to say it's about the Jimmies and the Joes. I think that's about the X's and the O's. That's a well-drawn-up completion that nets them a first down.
2-yard line.
On the jump.
They have themselves another 1st and 10.
Set.
Shotgun snap, looking to throw. Touchdown, Minnesota! The Vikings making the scoreboard look a touch better. It's a T.J. Hockenson touchdown. It seems like a lot of the time, Brock, even if the results aren't quite as flashy every rep, tight ends are even more reliable scorers than a lot of receivers are when it comes to the passing game.
Yeah, I would agree with that, but there's also a lot more real estate for them to work with, right? Think of the receivers. They got to deal with the sidelines, that 12th defender. Many of these tight ends, they've got a ton of field to work with, and when they prove to the quarterback they could be a difference maker, he'll look for them.
Here's McCarthy leading them to the line. They're going for 2.
The Vikings will line up for the 2-point conversion.
19 Lions. Go.
He's throwing for it! And he makes the catch, so hope not entirely extinguished just yet. Still a little glimmer remaining as that makes it a 2-score game here late. Well, he just caught them the touchdown, Brock. Defense obviously aware of him as they line up for 2. How did they lose him? How did they get it right back to him for the conversion?
Because he's that good. In moments like this, Kate, it's not even about the play, it's about the player. And when you got a player of this caliber, you find every way to get it to him. And just because he scored the touchdown doesn't mean you don't go right back to that well. I love it.
And this is going to bounce out of the end zone, so they will set up shop at the 35.
35-yard line.
The Bears with some nice field position as they get set. 1st and 10. On play action, Williams. Throw deep to the left side. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
Well, that was almost one of those nice chunk plays you like to see in the NFL, Kate, before he was able to recover and provide the hit and ultimately dislodge the football. You like to see that physical edge and scrappiness to contest any kind of shot plays down the field.
Following the incompletion, we stay at the 35. It's 2nd and 10. Blown back in the backfield, and he gets the handoff. He's tackled after a gain of about 6. It's 3rd down now.
That run's not going to turn many heads, but at the end of the year, I promise you, if you average over 5 yards a run, you can be a Pro Bowler.
3rd and 4 coming up now. They'll try and pick this up on the ground. That's the 1st and more inside the 45. And he takes this one in for a Chicago touchdown. The Bears have likely locked up the win right there. What do you say we set up a picnic chair in there for him and save him some time, partner? That is the 6th time that he's run one in this game. And that earns him a well-deserved piece in the record book alongside Alvin Kamara, whose single-game mark he's just tied. Santos now for the extra point. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Bears grow the lead now to 22 points. 35.
Santos to kick off for Chicago.
Santos has it all teed up and ready to send this away. And that kickoff is into and then out of the end zone, so we got a touchback. This drive will start at the 35.
35-yard line.
So good field position to start with for the Vikings. It's 1st and 10. McCarthy operating from the pistol. He lets a heater go deep. He's got it at the 30. And he takes it in for the Minnesota touchdown. The Vikings get it back to within 2 possessions.
That's some good old-fashioned playground football. Even at the elementary school, find the fastest kid, let him run.
Now McCarthy and the Vikings getting all set for the 2-point attempt.
The Vikings will line up for the 2-point conversion.
He's dropping back to throw. And this is going to be caught. Getting aggressive as they trail in this game, and that takes them 2 points closer. Worked so well the first time. Hey, why not go right back to it? See if you can be successful again. They do, and they are.
And I like the way you say that right there, Kate, because you almost feel the confidence, right? Like if you get it the first time, you're almost playing with house money. Even if you fail, it's still 14 points. It's not really a failure. And if you get it, well, you gain even more confidence and make that opponent think that much more.
Here's Reichert set to kick this away. And that one bounces through the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
The Bears with some nice field position as they get set. 1st and 10. 1 and 2. Here's the one back on the handoff. Robbed by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run.
That's the kind of yardage. It's not going to kill this drive on the first play, but it does put you a little bit behind schedule. Now 2nd down becomes critical because nobody wants a 3 and out.
Last run only gained a yard. That means it's 2nd and 9. 1 and 2. Lone back gets the handoff. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. So a timeout comes in. Looks like the defense using its first stops this game as we get close to our 2-minute warning.
When you don't have great success on 1st down, Kate, it's a little bit like a hitter in baseball falling behind in the count. And all you want to do as a hitter is get back to a fighting chance. Give yourself a better count. That play, well, it does the same here. Now a much more manageable and opportune 3rd down situation.
Williams off the play fake. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And they're staring at a 4th down now after that sack.
I'm just looking at this hourglass of saying, Kate, and realizing there's not much time left for this team. But the only chance they had was to create a sack right there. Give a little momentum to their offense, who now has no margin for error. You got to go score.
Oh, stiff arm. And he's brought down before the return gets far.
The Vikings take over 1st and 10 at their own 30-yard line.
This will be the last play before our 2-minute warning.
18, pioneer. Ready? Panther 60, Panther 60. Ready?
1st and 10. Here's McCarthy. Chased out to his right. Now he takes it. It's the 2-minute warning here in Minneapolis. And it's a quality effort here as he's pushed out right along the 40. Vikings losing by 14. Need to work as quick as you can here, Brock. 2 timeouts left, down 2 scores. It's 1st down.
19, Tiger, 19, Tiger. 70 Ranger, 70 Ranger. Ready?
Here's McCarthy to throw. That's complete. Here's Jones. And this is going to go as a gain of about 3 before he's met and escorted out.
Kate, I don't know why every once in a while I'll get these little flashbacks, but a little play like that just flashes me back to the preseason, my first preseason, where one of the veteran QBs said, hey, Brock, whatever you do, just find completions. You will never go broke taking a profit. Go get a completion. They're at a premium in this league.
You know, it's great flying through the air, Brock, but problems on the business end as it falls to the ground. 3rd down coming up.
Boy, offenses that connect in this intermediate zone are so effective. Getting the completion in that area, it not just sparks your offense, but it just turns that aggressive meter way up. They just couldn't quite find the connection.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got 3rd down. Throwing now. He's got Jones for the completion. And he fights his way down to the 35 before the defense can get him out. It's a 21-yard gain. And it'll bring up a Minnesota 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 36-yard line.
Go, 79 Broncos. 18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal. 60 Bobcat, 60 Bobcat. Go.
Another throw here for McCarthy. Trying to push it deep downfield. And they can't connect on the deep look. Still a couple of snaps to play with, though, here. We've got 2nd down. Trying to find Justin Jefferson. So it'll be 2nd down.
That's somebody they're going to look for if he has any space deep. That space, though, Kate, just disappeared between when he let that pass go and when he actually made it down the field.
Viking 18. Mustang 19.
Again, McCarthy to throw. Throwing all the way to the end zone here. And that was probably their last gasp. It's intercepted. Tyreek Stevenson has it. And the Bears take over as he records his 10th career INT.
Okay, that's far from the first time we've seen him throw into the wrong team, but this one was probably the most costly.
Bears making their way up to the line. Here comes 1st and 10. Give now to the running back. And this defense bringing the hammer down, driving him backwards through the 9. Timeout taken by the defense. They're 2nd. And they'll have just 1 left to burn now.
Well, they were hoping to get outside and meet those guys at the 2nd level. Well, someone from the 2nd level came to beat him on his turf. And that meeting didn't go so well.
They'll run now on 2nd down. What a hit. He gets flattened to the ground. The defense takes its 3rd and final timeout. And they'll take a moment to ponder what the call's going to be on 3rd down.
3rd down.
Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. And he's got the first down for the Bears, Brock, and that should clinch them this win.
Danger, kid. Danger, I say. You get this guy in the open field, and he is dangerous to take it to the house.
The drive picks up here, 1st and 10. Another carry for him. And this play doesn't work out like the last snap, right? So you can only get back to the line as the defense all over this one.
As a corner in this league, well, you can go to the Pro Bowl if you can cover. You want to be an all-pro, you stick someone like that.
Here's Swift on 2nd down. Defender gets to him right around the line. It's going to be marked as no gain. So, Brock, that means 3rd down coming up.
It's a gain of a yard. And it's 3rd down.
So the Bears take this one on the road. And they take the first skirmish with their division rivals, with a chance at a sweep awaiting them later in the year in their building. So for Brock Heward and all of our crew, I'm Kate Scott, wrapping up another edition of the NFL on EA Sports. The Bears winners as we bid you farewell from Minneapolis.